Hello everyone, this is John Crate. We're back in the show. Just gotta respond to something on my phone here real quick. One second. What is wrong with my phone right now? Okay, that's done. Now one last thing, I gotta check to see how NDSU is doing. They're playing today, but of course the game is not on television because it's on ESPN3 or whatever. So we want scores. So NDSU over Youngstown State, 49-17. That's about what I figured would happen. It should have been a beatdown. Let's take a look here. So Cam Miller, 10 of 14, 2 touchdowns, 169 yards. Tamarick Williams, the leading rusher, he's been slowly building himself up over the season. 18 carries, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. Actually, Marshall, TK Marshall, 3 rushes, 146 yards, and a touchdown. Longer run of 84. What the hell, man? I'm going to have to find some highlights later. Because that's ridiculous. Yeah, averaging almost 50 yards a carry. I've got to see those. I mean, obviously one was 84, but like that still means that he had 2 other carries for a total of 60 more yards. That's crazy, man. Ugh, whatever. I'll check that later. Okay. So we got some few things to do. First of all, we're getting rid of Aoki, I believe. Because he's 31. We have other players on the team that need playing time. Like mainly Munoz, who's younger and almost as good. Munoz needs more playing time because we've got him for another 4 years at a lot of money. We need to get him playing. So I think it's about time. Unfortunately, he's been with us since the beginning. This last season was his worst. Otherwise, he's been a solid pitcher for us throughout, so it's going to suck to get rid of him, but... We also have to get a new farm director. Dave Roberts is still out there. So I think we got to make him another offer. Joe Madden is out there too, but Dave, look at those numbers: 2 power, 3 arm accuracy, and hits per 9 and home runs per 9. Like you're not going to beat that. So no exclusive free agents. We're done with exclusive free agents. Oh, Dave Roberts took another deal. Okay, so that sucks. We may have to try and go after Joe Madden, even though he's close to retirement. Plate discipline, I don't care about bunting. +3 on drag bunting. Don't care. Don't care about drag bunting. So how much are they offering him? 4 years. So they're offering him like $8 million a year here. Yet my offer is more appealing, apparently. Apparently mine was half the money, but a lot less work. So we got Joe Madden. At least we got our second choice. Excuse me. It's just that I don't know that he's going to be out in there for the whole 4-year contract. Arbitration. Clearly, we want you back. We have 2 more years of arbitration. You are probably worth like a... Man, you want... For 5 years, you want $25 million. You might be worth it. Yeah, you're still getting better. Yeah, he might be worth the money. I think we've got to do it. But of course, we will offer arbitration just to make sure. Because that contract is going to take up a third of our budget. So we might be hitting some salary. Or a third of our available budget. Who are some free agents that are out there right now? We gotta see what we can do to make up for what happened last year. Don't know that there's many free agents that we want to go after, though. Benintendi's interesting, except for the fact that Packard actually made vast improvements this last season. We were terrible, but he wasn't. He jumped up to an 87 overall, which is crazy. Also, hopefully the quality of my streams, I'm going to try to get the quality of my streams up a little more. I ordered a capture card. Like, I'm not a very expensive one. I forget the brand off the top of my head, but it was like a $30 one. And I'm going to see if I can make it work with my computer, which is about a decade old, so I don't know if it's even going to work. I'll have to see about that. But I'm going to try. Let's see. So yeah, there's no one that I really want to go after there. So how are we on this? What do we look like here? 22 starters, 16 and 7. Yeah, our numbers are all pretty good for where we want everything to be. Like, I'm not sure that there's much we got to do to I don't think there's much we got to do to the roster. It just last year was a weird aberration. So I think we can just kind of keep most of these guys around. Might have to make some trades because of the 40-man roster crunch, of course. And to protect some new guys. So yes, I put him on the 40 man, so he is safe. Don't expect you'll go anywhere. These three down here are not gonna be. I can't imagine that anyone will grab them in the 40 in the Rule 5. So I'm probably paying you too much. You're never gonna get in the game. I'm gonna let you go. I say as I'm offered $125 million to somebody. We're gonna buy you out. How are you doing, Reed? Is he on the 40 man yet? He is. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Ernest, you've been with us for a long time. And Coates, no. He lost a lot. His hits per 9 just dropped. He strikes out a lot of batters, but I think we can find somebody else. Yeah, you're never going to live up to your potential, man. Maybe when you're 33 or something. You're starting to drop, but that's fine. So we're getting rid of Moreno and Coates. Okay, so, yep, some of these guys require new contracts. Greg Orlowski. Should probably find a way to get him on the 40 man. The rest of you guys don't need to be on the 40 man. You're dropping. You're on the way up, and you got a hit tool. You got B potential, so you're obviously on the way up. So perhaps we get rid of... He's not even that good behind the plate. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Rao, even though he can play first. That is a bonus. No, we always find catchers. We always find catchers. Raul Batista can go. Watt, you still got a long ways to go, and you're losing it against lefties, but hopefully you stick around. Okay, before I forget, Raul Batista. And we don't even have a third catcher on the 40 man, so it works out great. We'll add him to the 40 man right now, since we have the space at the moment. So that fills up the 40 man, but we'll have to figure something else out. But I was going to add him anyway, so it doesn't matter. You're good in the system. These two are interesting. Not sure what we're going to do with some of these guys. Johnny Glass. God, his hit tool is already Major League ready. He's going to be interesting. Yeah, we can keep you around with playing multiple positions. You can't, but we'll keep you around anyway. And you're falling off. Gonna get rid of Stuart Palmer. Look, it's my new utility guy. Oh no, not new. He's been around forever. Oh, that's not it. You're gone. Now for the outfield. Iverson, of course. Very balanced player, Mr. Guerrero. And once again, a guy whose bat is ready for the majors, but the rest isn't. Has no power whatsoever. He can sort of sneak around on the bases, but he can't field either. Okay, I can't try to get more out of him. Ooh, his potential's going up. Yeah, I still got to keep him around, definitely. Okay, so we got to take a look at our upcoming roster crunch. No wonder we were terrible. Everyone's fucking angry. Might have to trade some of these guys, like Hudgens, or not Hudgens, Hughes. He's out of options. Konstantin's got to stay up. He's out of options. These two are out of options. Can probably trade this guy as well. So Hughes made the All-Star team last year. He was our All-Star. So let's try to trade Hughes and Asuncion. Oh, wait, that's right. Rays signed Gavin Lux to an 11-year contract. He's going to be playing till he's 40. I mean, he probably won't, but jeez. $30.2 million per year. Geez, there's a 9-year contract. And the Oakland got him. Got Aoki from us. Good for him. Okay, this is our last day, so let's take a look here. Free agency. So the Orioles. Once again, I need guys that aren't going to be on the 40-man. Well, they're just offering me Eric Pena straight up. But I don't need Eric Pena. The whole point is players that aren't on the 40-man, as I said. That don't have to be on the 40-man. See how long we can push that out. Second baseman and a starting pitcher. The Rangers have the best offer so far. That's another good starting pitcher. The Phillies might be winning there. Those are some good prospects, but again, they'll just get taken from us. I think I gotta take this deal. Because I don't think Hamlin is gonna get... Well, Hamlin won't get taken in the Rule 5. Escobedo I can probably just release. Well, no, actually he's got C potential. I can release somebody else. Perfect. Can any of these guys play any other positions? He can play third at least. Third and right field. No, okay. Okay, so who else was I looking at getting rid of here? Who else is like no options and their contracts are coming up. We still have a lot of years on these guys. I'm not too worried about that, I guess. His contract is up. And he's pissed off. He does have options left though. Oh, he's gonna have one more year of arbitration. He doesn't have any options, but he's going to be in the majors anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I've freed up one spot. Luciano's the one that doesn't have options left, but he's going to be there once Rosario's done, which is after this season. Willie Castro's contract is also up after this season. I'd like to keep him around, though. He's been our best hitter since the beginning, so we kind of want to keep him around. Iverson, this is last year that we can option him. I think we might lose a lot of players if we don't trade. Riley Green is out of options. He's got to stay up, but I don't know where I'd put him. I might have to trade Riley Green, and I don't really want to. Okay, so these are protected. Pereira's still on the 40-man. We may have to replace Pereira with Riley Green. And get rid of Pereira. I'm thinking we're going to have to do that. So we'll get rid of Pereira. So let's see if we can package Pereira and then like one of these second basemen. Well, let's just see what we can get for Pereira actually first. Craig Burnside is interesting. I kind of like that deal. So probably the Orioles. Lots of trading right at the beginning of this off-season here. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to go with the Orioles deal. Burnside and Gutierrez. If we trade Villa, like I said, his contract is going to be up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll still have 6 starting pitchers. So yeah, let's see what we can get for Villa. Who needs a pretty decent starting pitcher? Another center fielder. A potential. So far away. Still, that might be the best deal I'm going to find. From my criteria of I don't want them on the 40 man anyway. He won't be on the 40 man for a long time, if ever. He's just kind of a lottery ticket. I did want another catcher. That guy's A potential. I think I might have to do this one. Sure. So we have 37 players on the 40 man, so we can put 3 on. Which means I should protect you. I'm not concerned about you getting picked up. Some of these guys I am. So I still have one more spot. Like Roka's probably the one that would get taken, if anyone. Oh, actually, you might. Okay, he's already on the 40 man. Then never mind. I can see Henry Manuel getting selected. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's right. Who do we want to spend this last? Oh, and he's on the 40 man. I didn't particularly need him on the 40 man, but he's an interesting bat. He isn't. I'll put him on for now. Protect him. Wait, what? Oh, it's saying I already have enough. Okay, never mind. That was the deal. Well, then we're good to go. Oh yeah, that's the trade we made. We made a trade that made it onto the front page here. Okay, there we go. What does our roster look like? We've got 90. We can only sign one more if we wanted to. Which we don't really have to. Everything is pretty filled. So yeah, I'm not going to be too worried about it, I guess. Rosarena's still out there. Odor is still out there. His hit tool should not be that good. Even though it's not even that good, it shouldn't even be that good. So yeah, we're not even going to go after anybody. At this point, it's just about getting through the... Are you seriously offering me this trade right now? Well, no. It's about getting through the Rule 5 without losing too many people. So we lost Jose Appleton to the A's. And Laurencio, the Yankees. I kind of thought we'd lose Laurencio, but I was okay with it. So yeah, now we need a relief pitcher, but again, we can do that pretty easily. There we go. And just because I'm curious if there's any interesting relievers or interesting bullpen arms that we could use. Probably not. No. Of course I gotta check for catchers, even though we don't need them. Mickey Hook. So our off-season is pretty much done. Any renewable contracts? Nope. And our center fielder took our giant contract and didn't take our arbitration. We ranked 14th again. I guess we'll see what that looks like, when we start the season. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the calendar. Okay, let's take a look. So pitching, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get to go down. And you get to go down. Out of the bullpen, these two are staying, obviously. What's Hicks's contract look like? Okay, we still got him for this year and next year. 6, 7, 8, 9. And who doesn't have... So these two I either have to keep up or I trade. I might trade Sam Williams. Klopfenstein can stay up, though. these three are staying up, clearly. So that's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So Daniel Jones can go down for Klompenstein. That's not a problem. So yeah, I think we got to trade Sam Williams. Offer me all sorts of A-level. Oh, that's kind of an interesting mix of players. They're all guys that aren't going to make their potential, probably. Or at least they will when they're like almost 35. Yeah, a left fielder and a relief pitcher that would probably never make it. A young closer, though. I have to take that from the Twins. Because that'll just replace it, Williams. No, I don't like any of those. Because if a guy has like has high potential, but he's a low overall, but he's like 18 or 19, then it's like, well, then he has chances to actually fulfill that before he turns 30. It's like this guy, he's 25 with A potential, but he's a 54 overall, but he's already 25. It's like, you're never gonna get there, my man. Yeah, I'll get that closer. Oh, edit. We're gonna make him a relief pitcher. So that we still have our minimum. So that's 13 pitchers. Way to go, us. Now, obviously Orlovsky's got to go down. Keeping these two up. Especially Sanchez, since he can play first. Not that it matters. We're going to have enough guys who can play first with these two. You're going down. Don't even really want you on the 40-man. I'll probably trade you at some point. So that I can put him on the 40-man next year. I'm going to have to. If he improves like I'm hoping. What do these guys' contracts look like? Okay, Alonso's in the last year of his contract. So obviously these guys are going down. Last options we've got on you two. So we can keep all these four up. Last option on you. These are the last options on these two as well. Next off season is going to suck. We're going to have to make some hard decisions. But that puts us down to 26 players. So that was perfect. Ranked 5th overall. 1st in contact, 16th power, 5th in pitching, 6th in defense, 11th in speed. So we should be in the running again, hopefully. You know, pitching rotation. Okay, why is Klopfenstein there? I don't know what the hell is this thing. Why it does this so much. Okay, Matt Manning's an 85. Well, Bell is younger, so I want him to develop. So yeah, we're going to do it that way. So Klopfenstein, Manning. Munoz and Hicks, okay. Thompson, if there's going to be 3 long men, there should be Thompson there because he's got some more stamina. Okay. I think we're good on the pitching lineups. Well, that's not right. What? Why is this not? There we go. Yep, everything is correct there. Now let's move them around. So Alonso's 2nd, clearly. Do I want Castro leading off again? 81-73, probably. Nick Prado can bat. Or no, we'll have Poles. Prado batting 3rd. Poles batting 4th. Actually, Packard, you're jumping up the list. 5th, 6th, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Who's better defensively? Because they're at this against righties, their bats isn't going to matter. Okay, yeah, it's Sanchez. He's the starter. Over here. Oh wait, no. Prado at first. Pete Alonso at DH. Okay. So Castro is going to lead off against Alonso 3rd. Because you've got some more power, we're going to move you up the lineup a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think we're good to start the season. There, 2 out of 3 to start. I need a drink. There's some wins. Oh, geez. $18-7 after the first month. That's pretty good. Keep him active. Riley Green can fill in admirably, I'm sure. Still lots of green. After 2 months, we're 36-15. We have because of our terrible finish, we actually have the 13th pick. Obviously, no blue chippers left. Whew. So who do we even want? Catchers. He's definitely a bat first catcher. Although looks like his fielding has room to grow. We scouted you a bunch. I don't know that we need another second baseman. Scouted these three a bunch too. He's got power. He's more balanced. He's not, I don't know, he doesn't really have much. We didn't scout this guy, but... You're the only center fielder we scouted even a little, and I don't trust that. Johnny Uribe, he might be the best option. And there's also Marshall McGrath, who, like I said, I don't need another second baseman, but he's got a hit tool, decent power, good plate vision, not super great in the field. Screw it, we're taking you. We can always trade from positions of strength. Catcher's always a position of strength for us. And he's still there, so let's take him. This catcher's still there, but if he's still there, there's probably a reason why. The only left fielder that's left was one of the top-rated ones. Best value is probably a pitcher. Not you, though. Probably you. You're 19 and we actually scouted you. And the other ones I don't trust so much. We did scout this guy a bunch, so let's go with you. It seems like other teams are hesitant to take like relief pitchers early on, but it's like if you have a good idea that they're gonna be, great, or, at least like a starter, that's more than you can say about a lot of these hitting prospects at this point. Is there any hitters we actually scouted at all? You? Just the catchers. God, if that's the case, we might as well sign this guy. This guy is pretty much exactly the player he's going to be, it looks like. Whatever, I'm curious. Let's go with this guy. One more pick. We'll take this relief pitcher, sure. Why the hell not? So Uribe was a terrible pick. I guess he can still eat up a roster spot. McGrath was not. That one looks like it might pay off, so we're obviously signing you. Even though we don't particularly need another second baseman. You know. This guy, though, clearly that worked out. And this guy worked out. And you could be a farmhand basically for 10 years. Maybe even longer, so we'll keep you around. And yeah, he's about what I expected. But we're 4.5 games up in the division. Yeah, keep him active. I do want to check on that one, though, for the pitching rotation, because, yeah, I didn't put him in the rotation. Even though Manning's doing pretty well, but he's doing it out of the bullpen, so... No. Here we go, guys. Cardinals got Louis Patino from the Orioles. Very good pitcher. Here's some green at the bottom here. Castro will be out for a while. So Willie Castro gone. We don't have to bring up another infielder because we've got Harold Castro. But I will, just because. One of these guys. They can both play third. Okay, so you can come up. So Harold Castro can just straight up take his spot because he's got just as much contact against righties. Against lefties, though, I don't know that... Yeah, it's still got to be Castro. Or... Yeah. They want to trade us Travis Swaggerty, a center fielder that I don't need. And they want Tim Douglas, whom I do need, because he is a great prospect. No way. He's still injured for a day or two. Well, then keep him on the list. Place him on the bench. Okay, then here it's going to be Billy Castro. Like this. Then it's going to be... Wait. No, okay, so it's, yeah, that's we want that, and then it's Willie Castro. There. Yes. How did Luciano do in his time? Not very great. Hey, we swept the White Sox. Diamondbacks got Nick Solak. And dang, the NL wins. Dodgers get Anthony Santander. Okay, we're at the mid-season. We're at the All-Star break. We're 5.5 games up on the White Sox. It helps that we swept them, no doubt. So let's see what we got here. Awards. Who made the All-Star team for us? Who the hell is Boris Salas? Jarrett Gutu. Okay, that's a baseball player right there. Jarrett Gutu. What the fuck? Hey, Aoki made the All-Star team for Oakland. He's not doing so great, though. Pete Alonso made it. 27 homers at the break. Jesus. He's off to a torrid start here. So we had one All-Star. Surprising that we only had one. Hey, we got two of the top prospects in baseball, though. Darryl Jones and Ruben Keating. Fred Rushing. There's Antonio Cabello, doing good. Here's two more. Fernando Morales and Sam McGowan. And here's two more. Rex Iverson. Of course, Greg Orlowski. There's another. Antonio Arnez. Jesus. We're dominating this list. Tino Escobedo. Two more. Like our entire farm system is in this. And there's Tim Douglas. Christ. Okay. So what do we got here? So our starting pitching's been really good. Clearly. The Matt Manning out of the bullpen. Trevor Rogers is the only hiccup. And even he's not doing, like, super bad. They're all going up, too. See, Robbie Bell's been the best. Relief pitchers. See, now these two are pitching a lot of innings. Or at least more. So Klopfenstein, doing pretty good. Going up. Oh, both those two are going down. Great. Yeah, Hicks is awesome. Munoz, not so much. No wonder he's going down. And yeah, Thompson's not doing so great. As for these guys, all three of them are lights out. catching-wise. Santos Sanchez is actually doing very well at the plate. 11 homers, 309, 361, 841. Nice. Then there's Pete Alonso and Nick Pratto. He's losing a little bit of his touch, but is still obviously on pace for a huge season. Yeah, 908, 808. Yeah, not going to complain about that. Harold Castro in some of his, again, limited playing time, but hey, he got some. Shortstops. We're all three of our, because we have no third baseman again. Shortstops. Luciano's not doing much with his limited play time, but he's still getting better. Willie Castro is doing Willie Castro things. Arias' batting average should probably be better. Rosario's not getting on base. Whatever, they're still, especially, Castro's 823, and these two are pretty respectable. But yeah, okay. Packard is up to a 90 overall. He must have saw that Rex Iverson was gonna replace him soon and was like, we gotta turn this shit up. Yeah, 15, 291, 355. That's pretty good. OPS 824. Yeah, way to go, buddy. These two. Riley Green's hitting the ball when he's playing. He's up to an 89. He's up to a 78. So 13 homers, 13 steals. Yeah. 905. Christ. His on base, he's getting on base 40% of the time. That's ridiculous. And Puls is John Puls. He's doing his regular season thing, although his batting average is a lot higher, which means his OPS which means his on base percentage is a lot higher. 828. So he's having a great season. Yeah, it's hard to find much fault in a team when when you have this many wins. The White Sox are just right behind us, though. Only 5.5 games out. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Keep him active. I should make sure that worked, though. Yep, he's still a short. Okay. Keep him active. Auto utilize. Trade deadline. We're over 70 wins already. Keep him active. Riley Green can fill in. Once again, Riley Green. That's a lot of green for this month. We're at 85 wins. Now it's September. 85 wins, and we still have a month left. A little over a month left, and we got to do September call-ups. We're still 6 games up, so there hasn't been much separation. Probably you. Yeah. I think we got to bring you up. You can have a taste, buddy. Here we go. '93 wins. It's all coming together. Mudheadens didn't make it. Seawolves, as usual, did. Seals win. They'll advance. 99, 100 wins. 101, 102, 103. Oh, we take and we get the bye. Last year was definitely a terrible aberration. Got to make sure our roster is correct, especially if when we're gonna look at stats. So. No, that shouldn't be it. Christ. He developed 99 power against lefties. Holy shit. Okay, yep, everything's correct. League leaders. Jordan Hicks had 45 saves to lead the league. Pete Alonso led the league with 59 homers, 116 runs. Cole Roederer led the league with 9.2 WAR. That's ridiculous. Here, we're going to see these as we go. So, MVP was Pete Alonso with his ridiculous season. Wow. Cy Young. Why were you even on the list? Doesn't even make sense. Pitching must have been really bad if... I don't know, whatever. We'll look at it later. So no one in the batting title. Reliever of the year was Jordan Hicks. With good reason. And we did not win Rookie of the Year for the second year in a row. That's fine. Gold Gloves. Nope. Pete Alonso, of course, at DH for a Silver Slugger for the third straight year. Nick Pratto at first. He hit 30 home runs. Jesus. Yeah, he's becoming an amazing hitter in his own right. His plate vision sucks. Prospects, the Rays have the top prospect. It's Xavier Edwards. He is an interesting prospect in real life. No power. Second base, shortstop, center fielder. At least they're trying, because they've got so many second base, shortstop, center fielder guys that they need to move. That they're like, we got to get somebody playing center out of these guys. He's all hit tool. He's supposed to get on base, steal. Basically, he's a infield hit to first, steal second type of guy. So high average, high speed, no power, good defense. Though his arm might not work out at short. So he's probably better at second, but still. He's Greg Jones. I like Greg Jones a little better because I think he's more athletic and more versatile. But Xavier Edwards could play in the majors. So Daryl Jones. Freddie Rushing is going up. Here's Douglas. And Orlowski ends the season at an 80 overall. Douglas is rated as a higher prospect than the other one, who has the ridiculous power. Ruben Keating's going up. Rex Iverson's. up to a 75. He's going to have to be on in the majors next season, because he's out of options. Fernando Morales. Cabello. McGowan. Richie Rankin. He's just a very balanced across the board guy. Barney Watts up to a 73. Yeah, we're going to have to put him on the 40-man as well. Tony Ornez. Tino Escobar is going up. Okay, how do we do statistics-wise? So our starting pitching wasn't super great, but it was good enough for our offense. Everyone's pretty much going up. I mean, they all pitched a boatload of innings, so it's hard to say, say they did bad. I mean, no one had an ERA over 4.5, so that's good. The bullpen, Klopfenstein just tried to recover, kind of did. Either way, he's going up. Zach Thompson definitely recovered. Jordan Hicks was still great. We saw that. And Munoz did not recover. And Milo Abbott got bit a few more times. These two are still great. Although, obviously, Kiesler did not pitch all that much. Sanchez did not keep up his home run pace, but he kept up his average. 775 OPS. We've got Alonso and Prado, who we saw were great. 989. He almost broke 1,000. Or I should say he almost broke 1. Harold Castro, his average jumped up quite a bit. 728 OPS, that's respectable for a utility guy. Rosario bounced back. He had 17 home runs, so he added 11 more. So yeah, these guys were all about what I expect from them. We've got Bryant Packard in left, who kind of tapered off with the home run total, but again, look at his power. They're not super great. He still hit 285, yeah. 799. And of course, so yeah, let's look at Riley Green first. He did well, but in his playing time. But Cole Roederer was the star of the show. 29 homers, 90 RBI, and 19 steals. His on-base percentage was 411. Jesus Christ, 963. Obviously not as high as Alonso, because his slugging wasn't going to be as high. But he probably had the best season. I mean, I'm sure plus his defense in center. Then Poles was John Poles. He's kind of done. This is kind of the player that he is. But he hit 306. OPS of 844. It's hard to complain about it. And the Seawolves were defeated in the championship. That's okay. We face the White Sox again. Ugh. Ugh. No. Ah. That was terrible. Once again, heartbreaking after a season like that. God. Braves defeated the White Sox in the World Series. Just give me a minute. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Yep, Madden decided to retire. That's about what I was expecting. I was hoping to keep him for at least another season, but not unexpected at all. And my first base coach is done. We had nobody to retire because I usually do not let my players retire. I usually get rid of them beforehand. And Garrett Cole made the Hall of Fame. So we've got 2 openings that we got to fill. We've got some exclusive free agents we've got to deal with here. Obviously, Pete Alonso. We've got to re-sign him. He wants $20 million a year, though. Tim Cate. He wants a max contract, and I don't think we can give it to him. Actually, I don't know that it's worth it because we've got so many other guys coming up. Rosario, we've already decided we weren't re-signing. Willie Castro, though, is reasonable. We're going to re-sign Willie Castro, no doubt. Childs, we might have to let go as well because we also have guys coming up. I'll have to think about... So yeah, I've got to think about what we want to do with Cate and Childs. But we're probably going to... We're keeping Willie Castro. We're letting Amado Rosario go. More than likely, I will pay the $20 million a year to keep Pete Alonso around because, I mean, how can you not? He's been the MVP 3 years in a row. It's like you got to re-sign him. But, I mean, pitching-wise, if we leave him, that means we still have Trevor Rogers, we still have Casey Mize, we still have Matt Manning, we still have Robbie Bell. Along with Ruben Keating, Sam McGowan. I mean, we've got guys coming. So I think the best kind of move we could make is to just kind of let him go. I wasn't going to trade him during the season because we were on our run. We were trying to get, we thought we were a World Series contender, but no. So I'll have to think about what we want to do with Childs. But either way, that's a problem for next time. So next time on MLB The Show 21, the Detroit Tigers, the 2027 offseason, and the 2028 season. Hopefully not as heartbreaking. So, as usual, this is John Crate signing out.